Are we live? Sending the data still to YouTube. Live on Twitch. And we're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube now. And let's begin. It's week 2. We got a slate for you guys. Look at that. Sydney at Adelaide, Brisbane at Perth, Wellington at Gold Coast, Hobart at Hamilton, Melbourne at Christchurch, Tauranga at Auckland. Hello everybody watching this on Pitch Side, the new way to watch the AUNZ League. Let's recap what happened last week. You can see where the standings are right now. A bunch of teams 1-0, a bunch of teams 0-1. We got Hamilton at the bottom, Auckland all the way up here at the top. And we had a bunch of surprises there. Look at the stat sheet. Immortal dominating. Element doing good. How about both Hobart players being in the top 5? What a performance there week 1 from them. Look at the bottom. Look at Broccoli Bot still getting acclimated into the league. You look at Skybot had a down game from what he's used to. Penguin Bot. You see some guys there at the bottom. And then we look at how about we just look at everything that happened. Okay. Here we go. Let's go over to, where is it? What do I have open right now? Window capture 2. That one, and zoom in. Oh wait, no. So yeah, this one we will zoom in on. There's some recent news, of course, with the Broccoli about the Hamilton. Don't mind that. This is all about what we got right here. We have our Offensive Player of the Week. We have our awards for week 1. And we have some new guys and some returning guys. We have Immortal with the Offensive Player of the Week award. We no longer are doing the voting thing. Well, we are, but we're not like putting in. We're not doing finalists anymore. We're just putting in who won what. Because it was extra, right? You didn't get an award, or we weren't counting finalists or anything. It was just like, okay, well, these guys did pretty good, but that guy's the winner. So now we're just ignoring all that and showing you who won the voting and who got the awards. So Immortal, 7 goals, 1 assist, 8 shots. He is the Offensive Player of the Week for the first time ever. And then we have your Defensive Player of the Week, new bot with 5 saves, 2 goals a lot. I believe that is his 4th Defensive Player of the Week award. And then the Play of the Week by Bribblebot and Rafa. And we will show you that. And that is both of their second awards. Here we go. All right. So there you go. You have it right there. You're a little bit caught up now. And of course, we have to get into now the schedule for this week. We already played these ones over here. And now we're on to week 2. It starts with right there. We got Sydney at Adelaide. Adelaide coming off that overtime loss to Brisbane. Sydney coming off the massive loss to Tauranga. Both teams 0-1. The winner of that game will get their first win on the season. Then we had the next game, Brisbane and Perth. So Brisbane, they took the overtime win against Adelaide. Perth, managed to tie the game within the last minute, but then Christchurch pulled away with 2 goals in the final 20 seconds, I believe it was, to win that one. So Perth is 0-1, Brisbane 1-0, but both teams had very close finishes in their games. And Wellington and Gold Coast. Gold Coast got dominated. Meanwhile, Wellington managed to win convincingly by 2 goals against the reigning champions Melbourne. And these teams played last year in the final week, and it resulted in an overtime victory for Wellington. We'll see if Gold Coast has some revenge. Okay, Hobart and Hamilton is next. Hamilton was a disappointment. They got demolished by Auckland, but Hobart was able to demolish Gold Coast. Can Worm return to his MVP form, or will Hobart get their second win of the season? Let's head to the next one. Melbourne at Christchurch. This is going to round up our AUNZ pitch side coverage. Melbourne came off a loss to Wellington, 4-2. I mean, Wellington just beat them fair and square. It wasn't really a terrible game for Melbourne. They just looked a bit outmatched, to be honest, by Wellington, as they were able to outpace them in the long run. And then Christchurch, who managed to take a win over Perth in the final minute. So yeah, that's going to be what you got on pitch side. And then, of course, for your Psionics game of the week, which will not be shown on pitch side, we have Tauranga at Auckland. Tauranga had a great performance week 1 to beat Sydney. Element, played amazing. And then, of course, you have Immortal and Auckland, who played incredible against Hamilton and the reigning MVP Worm. So you saw the top 2 point scorers get beat by this season's current top 2 point scorers. Both of them rookies, Element and Immortal. That should be an insanely great matchup there to watch those two go head to head early on in the season. There you have it. Now we're going to kick it down to the pitch side to see all the action. For those of you not on pitch side, we're going to be sending you off to your respective games in order. Those of you watching on stream, we got some games to go through, so let's go for it. The first one we got to go for is that one right there. Sydney at Adelaide. And we're going to need to get these ones ready. Sydney at Adelaide. So Sydney's easy because they always had the same team, but it's Penguin Bot and Onobatimos Prime. Then Cryo. And is it one Borg? Right? Or am I a bit lost here? Yeah, it is one Borg. I'm learning the new rosters. Give me a break. I'm going to have to turn off my window capture. Alright. This is at Adelaide, right? So it's at Sovereign Heights again. Where's Sovereign Heights? Now near the bottom. I just want to confirm that as well. Yep, at Adelaide. So Sovereign Heights. And yeah. I mean, we're going to have to launch Rocket League first anyway. We're just going to confirm everything's working as well. You always want to make sure everything's working. It's always an important thing to do is make sure everything's working. Make sure timer's working. Make sure all that stuff's working. All stuff that you don't want to have to do in post-editing. Okay, it's all working. We have the team set up, I believe, correctly. Adelaide, Sydney. Adelaide's kind of like that. And then like that. Sydney. I forget, is it purple as their away or is it light blue as their away? Sydney's away is light blue. And that purple. Okay, Sydney. Just for when I play, I want to get my car ready. Should have a Bronco for Wellington. Oh, it's just called Wellington, isn't it? Yep, there we go. That's for when we play. Okay. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. Start recording. Welcome to Adelaide as we get ready for this week 2 matchup between two 0-1 teams. One board quickly going towards the ball, trying to get it centered. Cryo coming in. Oh, and it's just high, shot just above the goal. Almost a very great start there for Adelaide. That one's going to bounce off the wall. Penguin Bot moving towards it. Going to hit that over Cryo. Tries to get a pitch. That's not going to work. Ooh, here comes Bottomless Prime, keeping it in the zone. But Adelaide's going to clear it. They had some issues getting the ball cleared last game against Brisbane. And here we go. Another centered ball. And this time, it's still bouncing there. It's sitting there, and Cryo with a reverse goal. And Adelaide's on top first. A weird little thing that happened here is it looks like Bottomless Prime bumped him back into the ball. A very physical goal there from Adelaide. Doing anything to score that goal into the net. And now a face-off goal is going to be here for Sydney. And it's tied 1-1. I mean, that's just one Borg and Bottomless Prime pinching it right into the net. Cryo was not ready for that. He was creeping up to play some offense. So it's 1-1. And now Cryo. Almost a face-off goal of his own. Bottomless going to slam that into the wall. He's going to follow it up. No, he won't. He's going to let that go down. One Borg's going to hit it. Penguin Bot now. And that's a goal for Penguin Bot. And Sydney has a 2-1 lead. One Borg with the pass straight to Penguin Bot. So after that goal, now there's been quite a bit of scoring here. 2 unanswered from Sydney. Bottomless Prime's going to send that in. Penguin Bot's not there. One Borg's upside down, just sitting there. What is he doing? One Borg is stuck, but Cryo scores. Oh my goodness. One Borg was on his top that whole entire time. As that ball just went straight into the net. It's 2-2. One Borg on the faceoff. That one's pinching back towards their net once again. Can Cryo save it? No, and it's another faceoff goal for Bottomless Prime. Faceoffs may be an issue for this Adelaide team. So here we go. One Borg going up the wall. Bottomless Prime's gonna hit the ball. Now Penguin Bot hitting that up the corner there. Gets past Cryo. Bottomless Prime gets it in. It's gonna be a pinch between him and I believe it was Oneborg. But it finds the bottom right corner. Yes, barely finding that corner. And it's a 4-2 lead for Sydney. Here's this offense from Sydney that we've talked about and that we saw last season. Cryo with a tap, but it's right for Penguin Bot actually. Penguin Bot going aerial for a goal. Hits 5-2 Sydney. I mean, for sure those two face-off goals have killed them. It would be 3-2 without the face-off goals. But that's just part of how it's gone for them. Now that one's pitching towards the net. Oh, a good play by Bottomless Prime. A quick reaction time there. He's not going to go for the boost. He's going to go for the ball. Now Oneborg hits that. And Penguin Bot almost had a hat trick. Penguin Bot hits that one away from Bottomless Prime. And now here comes Oneborg. Here comes Bottomless Prime off the wall. Here comes Cryo. No, it's Oneborg. A bump. What's going on? Oneborg finds the net. And it's 3-5 Adelaide. A bit of bumping on their own side. Bottomless Prime hits Penguin Bot and Oneborg cleans up the open goal. Not even halfway through this game yet and there's been 8 goals. Defense has not been a priority for either of these teams. And Bottomless Prime just misses the net there. He's going to get a shot for that one. We are at the halfway point of this game with 8 goals currently. And oh my god, Cryo, can he get past Penguin Bot? No. Bottomless Prime has more boost. That's centered. Penguin Bot couldn't put it on net. Here comes Oneborg with no boost. Here comes Bottomless Prime. No one has boost for Adelaide, but doesn't matter. Cryo got enough boost to make something out of it. Penguin Bot fighting in the corner. Bottomless Prime's gonna wait patiently. Now he's gonna make his move. He doesn't have any boost though. And Oneborg hits that one away. Cryo going for it. He's gonna pinch to the side. Oneborg actually got save points somewhere in there. It's been a little while since there's been a goal. And here comes Cryo. Sending that one towards the net. Bottomless Prime couldn't react. And it's a 1-goal game. The announcer jinx. The announcer jinx works to perfection. As he says, there hasn't been a goal for a while. But then Cryo enters the equation. He gets his hat trick. And it's a 1-goal game here at Sovereign Heights. Oh my gosh, Penguin Bot can't do anything with that. Cryo though, oh, centers it for him. And Penguin Bot gets his hat trick. We have 3 players with a hat trick in this game. Penguin Bot, Cryo, and Bottomless Prime. And Oneborg has a goal. Everyone in this game has a goal, and 3 of the 4 players have a hat trick. It's 4-6. Oneborg almost got his second. Just couldn't quite put that on net. Here comes Cryo. That one's bouncing there. Here comes Oneborg, getting it over. And oh my gosh. Penguin Bot's gonna hit that against the wall. Oneborg needs to make a move here. Oneborg always struggles to find boost. Bottomless Prime's gonna clean that up on the empty net. It's 7-4 Sydney. No problem for Bottomless Prime. An excellent game. Everyone's really had a great game besides maybe Oneborg. And here comes Cryo. No, he can't get there. Oneborg still struggling to find the boost. But Womborg pushing it forward. Cryo going aerial to get that one down. Making a move on this one. He's got a boost as well. He's being patient. He gets it centered. Womborg isn't there though. And that one's going to be sent on net. Saved by Womborg. And that'll end the game. Sydney taking a 7-4 victory. They're 2-0. Bottomless Prime. Back to his normal form. Nah, you don't want more. Abysmal gameplay. I mean, Adelaide, really, those two face-off goals cost him, and also the fact that Womborg just can't find boost. Womborg could be one of the better players in the league if he could just find a boost pad. He does pretty well for himself without having any boost. Okay, what do we have next? Brisbane at Perth. All right. Brisbane at Perth. Wildfire and Filament Bot against Relief Bot and Aether. And that's at Utopia. I think we're ready. Welcome to the Utopia Coliseum. It's week 2. Perth lost at the Utopia Coliseum last week. They're 0-1. Brisbane took a win in overtime at Sovereign Heights to go to 1-0. And here comes Aether early, but Filament Bot with the stop. Surprisingly, will not get save points for that. Aether's coming back with it already. He's making a move over Wildfire. And off the post. Here we go. Relief Bot. He's going to make the play. Now Filament Bot sends it in. And here we go. Filament Bot making an early push here. Relief Bot's going to tap it. Aether's going to try and control it. Wildfire's going to try and take it away from him. He'll do so successfully, but now it's in the corner. Aether got control of it again, sending it down with a bicycle kick into the corner. And 1 minute is already gone, and it's 0-0. And it's been dominated by Aether. Aether has mainly held the possession for Perth. And now this one's kind of centered. Relief Bot getting it there. Aether off the post again. Oh my goodness, the chances. And the bear misses. They just need one of those to go in. But they both hit the post and go out. And now Filament Bot, a great chance, but he misses it wide. And now Aether gets past. And Relief Bot. No, he misses the net. An open goal and Relief Bot misses the net. Aether sending it into Relief Bot for a little play there. Relief Bot with a tap. Aether coming for it. But Filament's going to get the clear. 2 minutes gone and it's 0-0. There's been chances for either side. Relief Bot sending that. Wildfire with a tap. He sends it to the side. Aether running up on it. Oh my god, that's centered by Wildfire actually. But Filament's going to get it cleared. Oh, but it's staying down there. It's near the net. A bump on Aether. And now Wildfire's going to try and turn this into a goal. No, it hits the post. Another chance and another shot off the post. Now Wildfire's going to keep it down. They're holding the possession right now. And they get a goal out of this. Already had some great chances. Sends it back to Filament Bot. Filament Bot retreats though. No, he gets bumped by Wildfire. Aether has possession. No, Wildfire takes it right away from him. And oh my gosh, Relief Bot couldn't get through all the players. He ended up bumping through everybody. Wildfire hitting it around. It's centered. Filament Bot with a little bit of a clear there, and now Relief Bot's going to keep it down. Wildfire's going to try and get that cleared. Aether on the ball. It's going to pinch off to the left side. And here we go. Wildfire. Now Relief Bot, that's kind of centered. But Aether's on the ball, so we're okay if you're Perth. Oh, but here it comes. It's pretty centered. And Filament Bot's going to clean it up. The first goal of the game. And Brisbane has a 1-0 lead. They're in another low-scoring battle here. They're up 1-0. And here we go. That one's going to be kind of centered. Wildfire. Off the crossbar and it's not in. Unbelievable what's happened here. Now Aether has possession. Here comes Aether. And he gets it over thanks to a little bit of help from Filament Bot. But Aether can't do anything with that. But they do have possession now. Kind of. He's bumped away, but where is Relief Bot when you need him? Here we go. Relief Bot's going to send that one down. We have under a minute to go. Aether needs to have that clutch gene in him once more. He did it last week. Can he have another clutch game-tying goal in him again? Here we go. Relief Bot gets a pinch, but it's a bad one. That's centered. Aether has possession, though. No. Filament almost put this game out of reach. And here comes Aether. Oh, and a little bit of help from Filament. And it's in. Aether scores in the clutch moments again. And it's tie game. He bumps it up. Filament tried to stop it, and instead he helped it go over Wildfire. So a little bit of help from Filament. And Aether has tied the game. And here we go. The face-off. That's going to get sent down. 20 seconds left. But this time, can Perth score once again and take a lead instead of allowing goals right back? Oh my god, it's Aether with full boost. Can he finish it? Oh, it's centered. No one was there. And with 1 second left, this may be going to overtime. Brisbane has some experience with overtime, and that one will hit the ground. So back-to-back overtime games for Brisbane. And they will not score on the face-off this time. They're going to play some real overtime here. Here we go. Aether has the ball. He's going to get some boost there. Once again, Filament Bot helping him a little bit. Not sure if Filament Bot can really read Aether's gameplay here. Aether has possession. But Wildfire has more boost and is able to take that away. Relief out's been quiet. Wildfire. Gonna try and make a move on that since it's towards the corner. There's Relief out with a hit. There's Wildfire with a hit. And a great move by Aether. Ooh, but Wildfire is really good at reading Aether's movements. Wildfire has not been fooled by Aether, that's for sure. He's constantly pinching these with Aether. Now Relief out with a good tap. Here comes Aether. He's going to try and make a move here. And it stopped. And here we go, Wildfire on a breakaway. And that's game. Back-to-back overtime victories for Brisbane. And Perth loses another game in the dire moments. It's a 2-1 victory for Brisbane. Wildfire seals it. And just like that, Brisbane will be 2-0. Perth will be 0-2. That is so unlucky, dude. There's no way. There's no way they do that. I mean, the clutchness is not unlucky. Like, they managed to score again in the final minute to tie it, but then Perth loses in overtime. Oh, I mean, Relief on. I mean, they all had their chances really early on, and they just kept missing and missing and missing. I mean, that was something else. That was an exciting game. I mean, you can't complain about the excitement we're getting from these games. And now it's my time. Wellington at Gold Coast. So you know what I gotta do? Well, first of all, Gold Coast is home. Wellington. I know my colors. It's black and then the orange. Gold Coast is gonna be orange and teal, right? Or is it teal and orange? Yeah, home is the teal. No, yeah, that's a way too dark. So it's gonna be that one with the orange, and then black with the orange. Okay. And then we have to change the score bug. Gold Coast at Wellington. Wait, what? I meant that one. Wellington at Gold Coast. Okay, there we go. And then training. You, Manfield, we need Forbidden Temple. And we just gotta hit the ball around. Get a little bit warm. Nothing too crazy. Just sort of hit the ball around. Do some aerials. Just need to get a little bit warm, get a little bit of feel for the ball before I go right into a game. Alright. What did I just open? What did I do? Oh, I pressed that button. Okay, let's not press that button again. What did I do? Okay. Forbidden Temple. No, 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 no. It's at Gold Coast, so it's at Salty Shores, baby. And we have the one and only. Oh wait, that's just me. The human. The Bumblebee against the Sky. I think this is gonna be a blowout for us, so let's get it. I'm ready. Here we go. We welcome you in here to Salty Shores as we get ready for Wellington and Gold Coast. Here we go. Skybot. Just gonna hit that one around. We're gonna attack it. Not too worried about this team. Good hit from Bumble. I think we could put up a ton of goals here. Okay. Let Bumblebee know that he can go get that. And oh, let's go! That one going off the post, I believe it was, and then slammed in by Skybot. Or Molten, rather. Molten with the slam. Bumblebee gets the assist points. It's 1-0 early. And Bumblebee will be on the face-off. No, he won't be. I forgot I have to go for that. But luckily, we evade a potential face-off goal. What's going on there with Bumblebee? I don't know. I'm just going to send that one down. And hopefully Bumblebee's going to be there to put it in. Give me assist. Let's go. Bumblebee scores, assisted by Delta's World. Incredible. He'll pass out the back wall. Bumblebee takes it. And it is a 2-0 lead after the first minute. And that one's going to get sent down. And Molten's going to send that one in. Gonna bounce in the corner. It's gonna get sent in. We count it as a shot. Hoping that he can center that. No, he can't. Now it's retreat mode for Wellington. And oh, it's saved. And then off the crossbar right after. And now Bumblebee, that's gonna send in. That one's gonna go center, probably. Oh, I wasn't there for it. And that is on me entirely, pretty much. I gotta get closer on that one. And oh, I just missed the chance there. Stealing the boost from Molten. Bumblebee keeps it down. Hoping that Bumblebee can get that centered. And it's a beautiful center from Bumblebee. And it's 3-0. Wellington has the chemistry. I mean, all 3 goals were scored off an assist. 3 goals, 3 assists for Wellington. They have that great chemistry and knowledge of where each other are going to be. And here we go. Bumblebee sending that one off the wall. Now they both have boosts, and now they're ready to set up their offense here. But, oh! Bumblebee goes straight into the net. Aerial. And it's 4-0. Just an incredible shot from Bumblebee there. Off the posting in. And that one's cleaned up by Delta's World. And Bumblebee gets his 3rd assist. He's a playmaker. And Delta's World gets his hat trick. It's 5-0. Both players for Wellington have a score of 500. At this pace, they could both have a score of 1,000 by the end of this game. That one's centered for himself, and oh, it's saved by Moulton off the post. Somehow that doesn't go in. A great defensive stand, but here comes Bumblebee. His 4th assist. And Delta gets his 4th goal. They're here to put up a score. This is a new look Wellington team based around offense. And they have a high-flying offense, that is for sure. And here comes Bumblebee. He's going to put that one right into the net. He's got his hat trick. He's got a playmaker. He's got a hat trick. What can he not do? And that puts him back on top on the scoreboard. Having a little battle here to see who can put up the highest score this game. And they both could reach 1,000. This is something to keep your eye out for. Bumblebee's gonna hit that one. Delta wasn't close enough behind to do anything with it. He's gonna hit that into the wall there. Gonna send that over. And oh, they collide. Could this be a goal? No, because Bumblebee does a great job there. Oh, but it still could be. And it will be! Skybot finds the net. Bumblebee shoots that one into the wall and then right to Skybot. Delta goes high, but he actually just misses it. That was a close one there. That one's going to bounce, and it's going to go, and it's, oh, a savior for Moulton. But, oh! What Delta scores? What just happened? How did he score? Skybot looks like he's going to own goal this one. And so Delta reclaims the lead there in the scoreboard. He's got 5 goals now. He's going to let Bumble get that boost. Smart decision. And there we go. Delta just weaving through. And he's got another one. He's got his 2nd hat trick of the game. 6 goals. It's a 9-1 lead for Wellington. Are they the best team in the league? Is Gold Coast the worst team in the league? There's a lot to be answered here. And he goes through again! And he does it again! Weaving through! It's a 10-1 lead for Wellington. A great move there. It's weaving in between the defenders. It's 10-1. And he'll be on the face-off duty here. Pinches it to the side. Gets the boost. Here comes Bumblebee. Getting it through. He's going to wait for Moulton to tap that one center. Oh, and he sends it past way too quick. Delta's going to get that centered. He's going to shoot it himself for another one. Delta's on a heater. Wow. Put someone just in the top bins. Because why not? He's got 8 goals. He's got scored 1,200. The best game of his AUNZ career. Could this be an MVP season for Delta? Some were saying it could be. And that one's centered. And it's another one for Delta. He's got his 9th goal and his 3rd hat trick. What a performance. Skybot own goals it, but goal credited by Delta. And he's run away with this one. 34 seconds left in the game. Here's Bumble. And Bumblebee misses the net. And Delta can't put it in. Here comes Bumblebee. That's going to be high. Delta tries to get it over, but Skybot is there. And here comes Delta. Oh, it's another one! And Bumblebee will get the assist. And it's 13-1. And Delta has 10 goals on the game. I believe this is a new AUNZ record right here for goals in a game. What a performance. A 1500 score. A game unlike any other for Delta. And now he's going to spike it down. And it's game. Wellington dominates to a 13-1 victory. Ten goals for Delta's World. A score of 1500. It's a new AUNZ record, I do believe. Holy cow, dude. How many goals? How many goals were scored, dude? That's crazy work. 10 goals, dude. I popped off. I think that's a new record, right? Where's the record books at? We don't have single game records yet, do we? Have to add that probably. 10 goals in one game is crazy. Anyways, Hobart at Hamilton now. Bro said anyways. Hobart at Hamilton. Hobart, Hamilton. Worm, Broccoli Bot, Dribble Bot, Rafa. This is all going to be at Neon Fields. Welcome to Neon Fields for week 2. Hamilton 0-1, Hobart 1-0. We're looking for a rebound game from Worm, last season's MVP. But oh no, it's Rafa! Early goal, 7 seconds in. Getting control and sending it right over Broccoli Bot. It was a disappointment last week. He looks to potentially be a disappointment this week as well. Here comes Broccoli Bot. Oh, but they pinch it with Worm. Worm might have potentially stopped a goal from happening there. And oh, Bribble with a demo. Now it's 1-on-1. But Broccoli Bot makes the save. Pinch in the corner from Rafa. Bribblebot under it. Worm. No, it's Bribblebot with the ball. Some bumping. Worm with the ball. Here comes Worm. Over Rafa. No, Rafa. Well, he flicks it up. It's still there. Worm still fighting for it. Bribble takes control. But now Worm takes it off Bribble. That one in the corner. Broccoli's still in his own net. Here comes Broccoli Bot with us. Not going to get credited for the save, but he does stop that shot from going in. And a bump from Broccoli Bot. Great bumping, but now Bribblebot taking it through and in. 2-0 lead for Hobart. Some bumping action, but Bribblebot takes it all the way through. Hamilton's slowly watching Hobart just take a bigger and bigger lead. Seems a bit like a last game, just saying. Here comes Worm. He's going to pinch that one. That one's going towards Broccoli Bot. Hits it the other way. Rafa's right there to keep it down. Rafa's going to take a shot. That thing's looping slowly towards the net and in. A rainbow from Rafa that just goes straight into the net. Unbelievable. A teardropper right there. Almost like looked like a three-pointer from basketball. The way it just went straight into the net. And here comes Worm trying to respond. What a demo from Bribblebot will stop that. And there goes Worm. That one's bouncing towards the net. And it's going to be a goal. Worm gets on the board. It's 3-1. A pinch off of Bribblebot straight into the net. That one's going to pinch off to the side. That one's going to come centered. Here comes Bribblebot down the side. Worm battling, and he's going to hit that one away. He's getting bumped away. Rafa with possession. Broccoli on the ball now. Has no boost. Here comes Worm. No, Broccoli's going to keep it down. Broccoli finding boost where he can. Gonna try and get that one centered. That one goes a bit too far. And there goes Worm. Nope. Not gonna work out. And Worm's gonna get that one pinched. Going towards the net. It's hanging there. And Worm scores. It's a 1-goal game. It's second of the game. Does Hamilton have a comeback in them? They were down 3-0. And now it's 3-2. 2 unanswered goals. They have all the momentum in the world. Worm going after that ball. Trying to get a good pinch, but he just gets it before they can. Or maybe Rafa didn't want to pinch, seeing how it was turning out. But anyways, Worm steals it. Rafa's got to get that out of here. Worm pushing for it. It's sitting in front of the net. Broccoli's not going to make a move on it. Worm's going to keep it down. Here we go. Here comes Bribble. Here comes Broccoli. He gets past Broccoli. But Worm is going to push that one up into the air. Worm's going to send that one down. He's got boost. Rappa's also got boost, but he's going to go for Worm instead to just take him out the ball. But now it's going center. But Rappa going backwards with it. Bribble's taking that ball away. No, now Rappa wants it. Here we go. That one's going up. There's a demo. And now Worm is just going to try get possession now. 1 minute remaining. Down by 1. They need a clutch goal here. Worm with a good hit there, but... Oh, that's a demo. There goes Rappa. There goes... Oh my god, did Broccoli just center it? It's sitting there. Worm tries to get it clear. And he will. And now he's trying to send it down. Some bumping. Worm's going to take over possession. But a demo on Worm from Bribblebot with 30 seconds remaining. They're trying to hold on. This one's creeping towards the net. Worm off the crossbar. That was their golden opportunity. He's got another though. Towards the net. Rappa can't stop it. 3 goals in a row. A hat trick for Worm. And this game is all tied up with 13 seconds left. 3 unanswered from Hamilton. And they may just be back. Oh my goodness, what a turnaround. Next goal will probably win the game. And here comes Worm. No, here comes Broccoli Bot. Hits it over. Sends it down. What's going to happen here? We do not know. It's centered. Oh my goodness. It was going to go in. It was going to be an incredible goal from Broccoli. But instead, it's overtime. But here comes Worm. Sending it towards the net. Rappa doesn't have boost, but he gets there in time. And here we go. A tap from Rappa. No one's going for it. It's Broccoli. Trying to be the hero. That's going to deflect off Rappa. Here it goes. No one knows what to do. Here comes Broccoli with the ball. It's going to pinch to the side. Here comes Worm. Sending it down. Worm on the chase. He's got a boatload of boost. He's going to push it through. It's centered. No one's there. Worm has all the boost to catch up there. And get the ball from Bribblebot. But here comes Worm. Over him. Worm on net. That's game. 4 unanswered goals. And Hamilton completes the comeback. They were down 0-3. And now they've got the goal to win in overtime. A 4-3 victory. Incredible stuff from Worm. The comeback hero Worm just showed you why they were able to make the playoffs last year and why he was the MVP. Crazy. I didn't... What a comeback. Oh my god. I thought Hamilton was done for. They actually looked really good there at the end. Brocklybot looked like he was supporting on offense. Melbourne at Christ Church. This is one I'm intrigued for. I'm really interested in. And I mean, I'm really interested in it. Like, I'm really interested in this one. Like, how it's going to turn out and all that. Like, so interested. I got to wear their red and blue, I think. Stick and St. Peter versus Atlas and Beast from the East. Welcome in to Neo Tokyo. It's Christchurch versus Melbourne. Melbourne 0-1, Christchurch 1-0. That one's going to be pinched around the middle. Stick now has a chance to get possession. That's just going to be sitting there. Beast from the East is going to get that one, but it's a pinch off the corner. Bouncing off Beast from the East. Here we go, it's Atlas. I was going to pinch to the corner. Here we go. It's going to be probably a pretty low scoring game, I would assume. And here comes Beast from the East. That one's going to get hit and sent down by St. Peter. Here comes Stick. Not strong enough on the shot. It's going to be stopped by Beast from the East. That one's going to go wide. And a pinch. Off the top, it's centered. And a combination of a clear from St. Peter and Stick on the pinch. And here comes Stick on a potential breakaway. It's just Beast from the East. And there's Beast from the East. Going to send that one down. St. Peter's going to hit that one up in the air. Stick's going to hit it towards the net. Beast from the East is going to take control of that one. And here we go. Beast from the East with boost. Gets it around. Beast from the East scores. And Christchurch is going to score first. A beautiful play there. Beast from the East had the boost, and he just cuts it in at the last second on St. Peter. And that's how you beat the defense of St. Peter right there. All you got to do is not allow a goal. In theory. But here we go. Stick right away. Going to try and do something, but no, Atlas. Going to get that one cleared. I think Christchurch would be just fine with a 1-0 victory against this team, but we'll see if they can do it. I think they'd still like to score at least one more goal here. But they understand about defense. And here we go. Stick sending it down. And Beast from the East is right there to meet him. St. Peter going to send it down. Well into their territory. A rare sighting from St. Peter. And oh my god, that's going to be a cleanup job from Stick. And can Beast from the East get there? No, it's tied up. Stick cleans it up, and it's a 1-1. Head-to-head collision from St. Peter and Atlas, or Stick and Atlas. But it results with Stick scooping it over for a goal. And here we go. Stick. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Now it's going towards the net. And Stick saves it. What did Stick just do? Stick had a goal, but then he saved it. At the halfway point of this game, it's 1-1. And now here comes Atlas. Oh, it hits the post. Oh my goodness, what a chance there. Here comes Beast from the east, and he's going to push it through. St. Peter going to send that one on net. Atlas is there to control it. But no, Stick gets the goal. Atlas controlled it, but he left it on top of his car. And Stick just hits it off the tee. An easy goal there for Stick, and it's 2-1 now. Now it's hit up into the air. Here comes Atlas. Cleared away by St. Peter. Now it's actually going to go all the way out the back wall, and Stick has a chance for a hat trick, and he just misses the ball. And not quite locked in. And now there's some fighting for the ball. Atlas hits it. Beast from the east is going to take control. And St. Peter's going to get a successful clear. Here comes Stick. That one's going to be saved by Beast from the east. Getting to the sidewall. 1 minute to go. Just over a minute to go. But still, not much time left for Christchurch to score that game-tying goal. A bump going on there. Here comes Atlas. Pushing it forward. Bouncing off that side wall. And that's going to be centered. Beast from the east is going to take control of it. Makes a move on St. Peter. Atlas pushing it forward. It's going to go off the sidewall. And a brilliant clear from St. Peter. Now Stick pushing forward. Off the post. Atlas clears. Atlas gets boost. Fighting for the ball. Atlas and Beast from the east. Atlas has boost. Atlas is going up. And here we go. I need something from Beast from the east right here. 18 seconds. Do they have it? Here comes Beast from the east. Sending it towards the corner. 12 seconds. They're not even attacking it. Four seconds left. Time's going to run out here. Here we go. One last chance. St. Peter's going to go up to try and ice the game. And he'll do so. Melbourne holds on to a 2-1 victory. They get their first win of the season. Yeah. Melbourne. What the fuck? What just happened to my Discord? The fuck just happened to my Discord, bro? It's back. Okay. Here we go. We have Taranga at Auckland. Here we go. Auckland should be white, I believe. For their alternate, yep. White and silver. And Taranga's is like gray. But that's a bit too close. I feel like that's a bit too close. If we did something like... I think we'll just stick to that neon green. And navy blue combo. Manfield Knight. Immortal. Isopod. Versus Element and Nubot. Here we go. Welcome to the Psionics Game of the Week. Two rookies going at it. The top two scorers from last week. And here we go. Element making an early push. Saved by Immortal. And they're on the ball together. Fighting for that thing. And a demo by Isopod on Element. And here comes Immortal. Gonna try and push that thing up the wall. Going towards Nubot. And it's in! 1-0 lead for Auckland. Immortal goes up the wall and pushes that thing straight into the net. It's an early lead for Auckland. It's a pinch on the ball. Element's going to go over there and probably be able to get that boost first. And he will. Gonna get possession. Immortal's gonna hit that over him. An Element with a demo on Immortal. Element has possession. Pushing it through. It's gonna hit off the post and it's not gonna be able to be scored. A little bit of a pinch there. Isopod sending that through. And a save for Nubot. That's on net. And that's gonna be a save. Into a goal. Nubot scores and ties the game on a save. Wow, Immortal couldn't catch it. And it's 1-1. Nubot with the goal. Now he's going to bounce straight down. Element gets it over Immortal. He gets the best of him there. And he gets the best of Isopod. And it's in! Taranga has a 2-1 lead. Look at that move from Element over Isopod right after putting it over Immortal. 2-1 answered and Taranga has the lead. They're going to collide in the middle. Element trying to keep it away from Immortal. At all costs. Pushes it through, and it's a hat trick for Element. What a maneuver. It's the battle of ground game versus air game. The high-flying Immortal is no match for Element on the ground. That's a 3-1 lead. But we'll see if Immortal can get control of the ball and get that thing in the air. Damn, I want Element. This is their chance. Here comes Immortal. No one's in net. He's going to get into the air. But Element manages to get that away from them. Isopod can't get there. Element with no boost puts it in the net. It's a 4-1 lead for Taranga. Element, is he the best player in the league? All the hype was about this Immortal kid, but look at how Element is prepared to play him. There may not be anyone better at ground game in the league than Element. Element pushes that through. Element gets it over Immortal off the post. He's in control of this game. But here comes Immortal, trying to respond. But Isopod's fighting for the ball with him. And here comes Element. Into the bottom bins. It's a 5-1 lead. He has his 4th goal of the game. And under the brightest of lights, Element is shining. Immortal has not been able to get boost. He's not been able to get the ball where he wants it to. But here we go. He's doing his thing again. A high off the post. And oh! A save from Element. He's doing it all. Element, gotta get it over. He can't get it over Immortal. And he's going to send it back down. He's in complete control. Good move by Noobot. And Noobot's pushing it down. They're working in complete synchronization. But Immortal has some boost. It's time for him to shine, I think. He's going to make a move. He's in the air. And he gets it in. An incredible goal from Immortal to respond. It's 5-2. And that's the thing. This Taranga team will not be able to compete with them once he gets into the air. But what Element's been doing is just been controlling the ball on the ground and not letting them get possession and get it in the air. And here we go, Element! Oh, misses a face-off goal right there. And now it's Immortal. With boost, with possession, in the air. Gets it over Noobot. And it's a hat trick. And it's 5-3. 2 unanswered goals, and Auckland is creeping back into this game. He not only slams the ball into the net, he slams Noobot into the net. A posterizing goal there from Immortal. The ball's just sitting there. Element's going to get possession. He's got to get some boost. And he gets it. Threw it into the net. And another response from Element. His 5th goal of the game. Just when it looked like Auckland was turning things around, Element is going to keep the pedal all the way down, not letting up. They're aggressive. They do not want to let you have any chance to breathe. And they are not letting them do so. No breathing room for Auckland. No mistakes allowed. And here we go. Auckland trying to push. It's centered. Isopod. Saved by Element. That's his 2nd. And here comes Element on the ball. But Immortal's going to soar ahead. Here comes Immortal. And he just sends it right in. And it's an easy save for Noobot. And that one goes to the side. Here comes Element. Sending it towards the net. Still in front. And it's sent in by Immortal, I believe. A panic attempt at a save from Immortal. It doesn't matter. It was a shot on net. There's nothing he could do there. It's 7-3 Taranga. Domination. Element has his score over 1,000. He has possession. Saved by Immortal. And here comes Immortal, sending it in. This should be an easy one for Noobot, and it will be. He gets the shot, but apparently not a save from Noobot. And here comes Element. Oh, and it's incredible. He has his 7th. Mark your calendars for when Element Bot faces Delta's World. I believe it's next week. So you don't have to mark it too far ahead. Two of the best players in the league. Nonetheless, two of the best ground game players in the league. I mean, that should be a matchup to watch right there. I mean, it's 8-3 right now. They're blowing the top off of Immortal. But here comes Immortal. He's right where he wants to be. Noobot needs to try and make a save. He can't. Immortal makes it 8-4. He's got his 4th goal of the game. That's the thing. Immortal's so good at that shot. If he can do it, if you let him get possession like that, he'll do it over and over. The key is to not let him do that. Not let him get possession. Now he's going to pinch towards the net there. Oh, it gets past him. Can Immortal capitalize? It's a battle. Element's going to win that battle. Immortal, it's going to be pinched away from the net. There's not enough time left to win. They're just looking to potentially add another goal. In the air. Immortal. No, he can't get it in. That's how it will finish. An 8-4 victory for Taranga. Dominance from Element Bot. I mean, just how everyone expected it to go. Just how everyone expected it to go, you know. Anyways, let's, yeah. Get rid of all these now, and now all we have to do is edit, the standings. So what happened? So what happened is, we started off with a 7-4 win by Sydney to go to 1-1. Goal scored 7, so that puts them up to 9. Goals allowed 10, so that still puts them at negative goal differential, but they're now 1-1. And they beat Adelaide, who scored 4 goals, allowed 7. They're now 0-2. They only won 2 games last season. They've now lost 2 this season. That's not good. We had Brisbane winning in overtime. They're 2-0. Another 2-1 victory. The losing side of that was Perth, 0-2. Allowed 2, scored 1. Perth has been in some close battles, but they've come on the wrong side of those. Wellington, then. 13. 13 goals for Wellington. Put their total to 17. They only allowed 1. Insane goal differential. And a 2-0 record. And then Hamilton with the comeback against Hobart in overtime. They scored 4, allowed 3, but they're 1-1. Speaking of Hobart, they're 1-1. Scored 3. Allowed 4. 1-1, but with a better goal differential. And then Melbourne and Christchurch. Melbourne is now 1-1 with their 2-1 victory. Still a negative goal differential. And Christchurch is 1-1. Allowed 2, scored 1. They got positive goal differential. Pretty close so far in the season between these teams. And then we have the other dominant team, Tauranga, 2-0. They scored a total of 8. Go up to 14. They allowed 4 to put that at 6. 8 goal differential, about 14 goals scored. 2-0 for them. And then Auckland falls to 1-1. Goals allowed 8 to put them at 9. Goals scored 4 to put them at 12. And now we need to reassemble this with Wellington putting themselves at the top, followed by a 2-0 Tauranga. Those two will face next week, so there won't be an undefeated team after that. Well, one of those will have to be undefeated, one will lose. Brisbane 2-0, now 1-1 teams. Looks like we're going to have Hobart, then Auckland, then Christchurch. They got positive. They're positive. Then the best of the negatives. I mean, Melbourne and Sydney. Negative 6, but they gotta win. And then the 0-2 fellers. Oh my god, I forgot to add that to Gold Coast. They allowed 13 to put them at 23. Yeah, they're doing terrible. Gold Coast is at the bottom. I think we know that. That's crazy work. Wait, what? Lost by 5, no? Yeah, so it should be... Okay. I'm a bit dumb. So they allowed 13 to put that at 20. Okay, yeah. Should be negative 7. You're right. You right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I'm dumb. So yeah. And then Gold Coast is there. Followed by Perth and Adelaide, who haven't actually lost that badly. But Gold Coast has been abysmal. And now you just simply copy all that into there. Delete that. Fill that with that. And there you go. That's your new standings. Wellington and Tauranga near the top. Wellington with absolute dominance. Same with Tauranga, pretty much absolute dominance. Brisbane, I mean, look at goals scored. Auckland's up there in goals scored, though. Hobart's up there in goals scored. Craziness. Look at the schedule as well. Oh, I thought it was us versus Tauranga soon. Oh, no, we don't play them till week 5. So week 5, that'll happen. Thought that was sooner for some reason. Tauranga could probably be 4-0 by then. We face Sydney next. Then Auckland. We might not be 4-0 by then, but you never know. You never know. Sydney will be interesting. Auckland. Yeah, that's a tough stretch there. And Perth, not too worried about them. Christchurch, not too worried about them. Adelaide, not too worried. Brisbane, you never know with them. Hobart, that could be tough. And then finishing against Hamilton. Hamilton knows me too well. But that was old Hamilton that demoed, so I don't think that'll be a problem. Beautiful, okay. Stats will get updated eventually. That's end.